What did you make of that, Kurt?
I think it was a great performance overall, to be honest. I think, like people have said, McTominay, I think makes a big difference. Going off like last week's game, well, weekend's game, should I say. You know, you take Pereira out, McTominay back in, it makes that midfield solid again. I don't think it suits Fred playing as deep as he has been without McTominay. Because
He gave a little bit of balance to his play today, didn't it, with McTominay being able to make those challenges. And
yeah, I think cause obviously McTominay isn't going to bomb forward as much as Fred's going to want to do. So the fact he's got him behind him helps him to go forward. You know, the likes when Lingard goes forward, he's got that McTominay controls the play. Again, when Pereira came on, I just think he's not showing anything. I think, you know, he's had enough chances. Obviously, he's been on loan a couple of times in the past, and he's had so many chances to prove himself to the club, and I just don't think he's doing it. You know, he's done it on the odd 1 or 2 times, but you know, against a League One side and like, you know, your FA Cups and things like that, it's not enough for us. And I think if you're having to rely on a player like that, it just shows who we need to bring in to improve our squad. Yeah. Obviously, like you said about giving Ollie the chance for the future. You know, you look at teams in the past with United. You know, it took years to build the great teams we've had. You know, it took 7 years to build a Champions League winning team. So obviously, I'm not comparing our team to that, but it takes time. And I think the way we've handled things in the past sometimes haven't worked out. You know, obviously we've given Mourinho a good 3 years, but I think now you've just got to, everyone understands Ollie's system, understands what he wants to do. Like you said about bringing Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and James in, they've all had an impact in the team. It's all been positive, and I think if he can give him a couple more windows and he brings the right players in, it could be a great step forward for the club.
What did you make of that today?
That was really good. You know, Aston Villa was my first game at Old Trafford, and I felt terrible afterwards. But this is what you fly out.
McTominay on your shoulder.
Man, you got to build a team around this guy. He was unreal today, and you got to ask yourself: are we worse without Scott, or are we worse without Pogba? And I think we're worse without.
I think it's a mixture of both.
But who do we look worse without?
Because when we have Scott, we have no creativity, and when we have no Scott but Pogba, we have no steel. Do you get what I'm
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for Saturday. For the first time in a very long time, I'm excited for a derby. Because if Pogba's back and we play him at a 10, I think we can go at them. They look terrible. Yeah, they were good last night, but they look terrible this season. I think we can go at them, but we got to build a team now. We got to push on. We're at a crossroads now. We either back Ole to a point where we've never backed a manager before, or we appoint Poch. Poch will get better out of these players, but Ole might be long term. So we got to decide, what are we going for? Are we going to back Poch and go for it? I mean, are we going to back Ole and go for it, or do we bring Poch in? I mean, we sat here after Norwich and things look good, but we didn't push on. We allowed results to get the better of us. So the next game is the most important, not what had just happened now. City is more important now. If we can push on and get a good run of results, we can catch City. I think if we finish above City...
You think we could catch City?
I think we can catch City. City look bad.
No, bro. Nah.
I think we can catch City. If we get a good run of results going...
If we catch City, that means they are 50 points off Liverpool.
We should have beaten Sheffield. We should have beaten Aston Villa.
I can't. You're going to have to come here, or...
Come in.
We root for Leicester this season, not for City, because they're closer to Liverpool than City are at the moment. So hopefully they manage to pull off another surprise.
So we're going to finish third behind Liverpool and Leicester. That's good fun, isn't it?
City's not finishing top 4. Pep's getting sacked, man. Pep's getting sacked next season.
I hope you're right, but I really don't see it. Anyway, let's stop talking about a team that's clearly better than us. Who's your man of the match today?
I think Scott McTominay was class. I think that was Rashford's best.
Rashford was man of the match today, man.
Yeah, no, hands down. That was Rashford's best performance in the United shirt. So he's definitely man of the match.
I don't know whether... I feel sorry out here because I've heard people come out and say, McTominay was great today. Fred, he was good, but, you know, it was Fred. McTominay gave them their goal.
That's true, and you almost gave them a equaliser again.
And I'm not... I thought McTominay was great, but I just feel like if McTominay gives the ball away, the crowd, it's silent. But when Jesse Lingard back heels to try and get Rashford in on goal, and it doesn't come off, it's and it's like different reactions to different players.
I think Jesse Lingard was pretty decent today.
He was better today.
He showed a lot of attacking intent, running in behind, getting in the pockets. I thought he was pretty good today. It's one of his better performances this season.
This season, yeah, which there haven't been many. Anyway, pleasure. Thank you very much. Ollie got a much-needed 3 points. Will that take the pressure off his back?
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess that's how I feel right now. Yeah, definitely, especially against Spurs with Poch being fired and Jose being back, definitely, yeah. The team played very well, very well. Especially Fred. McTominay back in midfield really showed a big difference. Yeah, it was all around.
What did you make of Jose's return today?
To be honest, I don't think it was not.
Did you care?
No, because it was a struggling Spurs team and we were struggling. So yeah, it wasn't against Jose. It was.
Were you surprised by the result and the performance today?
Very.
Why?
Against Aston Villa, poor. Against Sheffield, again, it was poor. So to see us come out fighting like we did today was exceptional.
What were the positives there today for you? I know it was a better performance, but what was the key?
I think we showed what we could do. It's most likely Pogba's going to leave. So to see that energy in midfield was great. Yeah, it was great. It was just the energy was amazing. So,
How do you feel about Ali's position as manager?
it's secure. It's secure.
Should it be?
Yes. For foreseeable future, yes. We shouldn't be, looking at Poch right now. We shouldn't be seeing any other managers right now. We need to get some solid foundations.
Why is it that you think Ali's the man to take us forward?
Can you repeat that, please?
Why is it you're so confident in Ali and you say it shouldn't be under pressure?
Because, he's the way he's starting to play. Like I think this year has been sort of a learning experience for him as well. So he's learned to deal with the pressure. He learns how to feed the young people, the experienced players, how to bet on them. So now,
Ollie's still the best.
Get in, lad.
Bring on Guardiola. Come on.
so yeah, I think he's really got it under wraps now. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Nice one, man.